and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This is the 8th to the 15th of January. Like to wish you all a really happy 2018. I just hope all your wishes come true and everything that you long for comes true. You get so many major arcanas, Aries. This is a feeling. When you get a lot of majors, there's a lot of spiritual forces working, okay? The minor arcanas are states of mind. The major arcanas are big lessons, big things being worked out and worked through. They tend to be more divine energy, so we don't have control over them. You know those epiphany moments, those moments when we resolve issues deep within us, they tend to represent the major arcanas. Your crowning card is very similar to your additional guidance card. You've got the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, this could be a new love chapter happening in your life. I don't see any other signs of that, but we'll see as the reading goes on. But this is about protection, particularly spiritual protection. It's the eye of God, basically, looking down on you. It's also about learning to see through the eyes of love and not through the eyes of, not see through our thinking patterns, but seeing through the heart, okay? Beautiful, beautiful card. And you got yin. So it's a very, very similar energy. They're both vessels, as you can see, and they're both vessels about receiving very divine and very, very beautiful energy. And I just realised we've got the High Priestess and Temperance, and the Magician. I mean, in a strange way, all the major arcanas are about receiving energy beyond the normal. Yeah, there's definitely a message here for you, Aries. Bottom of the card, Two of Swords, can be non-action, which is yin, okay? So you might be, for some Aries, you might be avoiding dealing with something, okay? That Two of Swords, that's its traditional meaning. I tend to look at it in a much deeper way about going into your inner world, that yin energy, that Ace of Cups, and more focusing on what's going on within your own heart, rather than the everyday ups and downs of life, which are the minor arcanas, by the way. So I don't know how to read these first four cards. Okay, I'm going to try and do it all together and just talk about the first few days of your week. So you've got the Magician with the Temperance, with the High Priestess, and the Justice card, okay? For some reason, this is all about, I'm going to have to try and read them as a collective, Aries, rather than separate, because they're all about receiving divine guidance. Every single major is, okay? But they all represent different parts of that journey. So the first one is the Magician. You can see its image. Again, a bit like the Ace of Cups. There's energy coming through his crown. Here it's coming through the heart. But it's about receiving higher knowledge. This might be inspiration. It might be ideas about new businesses, new love, what you want to happen next in your life. It might be about creating paintings, new ventures. It doesn't matter what you're creating. What matters is you're literally being used by the divine energy to manifest something new, okay? It's with the Temperance card. Now, our hearts and our guts are our true mind, okay? So again, the Temperance card is about learning to spiritualize your emotions, listen to your guts and listen to your true heart. And then taking action from there, because some people would say when we're really connected with Temperance, we cannot not be true to our own selves. We become in a state of disharmony when our mind and our heart are all moving in separate directions. Yeah, and temperance is moving to a state of alignment. Sometimes it can be quite a vulnerable card because you're changing, Aries. Okay, you're being, you know what I'm seeing with these 4 cards? Well, the divine energy in this world is transforming you from the inside out. A little bit powerful here, because here comes, next comes the High Priestess. Oh my gosh, and the High Priestess again is a receptive energy. Look, the only difference here is she's now looking to her own knowing as a source, as the way to lead her life forward. She listens to her emotions, she listens to her body, she listens to her heart. But the High Priestess is this ultimate state of receptivity, this Yin card, where she's in a state of total trust to her higher calling, receiving messages. It might be through dreams, through the oracle. There's something huge happening here, Aries, for you. Something is being what's that word? Transmission. It can be ideas about anything, but you're being led and guided forward. And it comes with the Justice card. There is a sense of being blindfolded still. There's 2 cards with a blindfold on. But the Justice card tends to mean what you've been waiting for is about to manifest. What you've wanted to happen is happening, because next to it is the 6 of Wands, which is the victory, the success, achievement. So basically, universal harmony and balance has been restored here. And I think it's an incredibly good way with the 6 of Wands and the Emperor. So you've got your own card. I am, I will receive, I will achieve this victory. I will move forward. It's all really, whatever changes you're making this week, Aries, it's definitely higher power. Your angels, your guides are leading it, protecting you and urging you to move forward. You then get the Knight of Wands, more action to move forward. This is a really huge week, Aries, okay? It's with the 4 of Cups, one of my least favourite cards, not because it's a difficult card, but because it's so hard to define. So you might end up this week going into a little bit of it's a card about feeling a lot of lethargy. As you can see, he's getting this gift of God, a gift of love, but he's not, there's no energy, he's not accepting it. Some people say this can be the morning after the night before, or his energy is just in a very, very down note, so he's not accepting this cup. But what a huge week for you. I think a lot of it there seems to be, sometimes you get readings for people and you know the answer is almost to do nothing, because you're being worked on, okay, by whatever you want to call your higher power is working on your behalf to transform the situation. You're being transformed from the inside out, Aries. The 6 of Wands is saying there's going to be a victory around your boundaries, about what you want to do with your life, the achievements you want to do it. That 4 of Cups has thrown me a little bit, but you know what I think it is, Aries? It might be a little bit of overkill this week, and by the end of it, you just need to withdraw yourself a little bit. And that's that 4 of Cups can be. It can be a lack of drive and a lack of interest. But it's because it's one of the most monumentous weeks that I've really seen since I started doing this channel. Huge. beautiful, divine and blessed week, Aries. I don't know what else to say apart from that. Let me know how it happens for you. Loads of love. Bye.